What's happening, fam? So I'll try to like in the description put something to deter people from wanting to watch this video. I'll put like the video's boring or something like that. This video is just for you and me, man. No homo, but I don't know if you like wake and baked or if you like drinking or something like that, but this video is gonna be pretty long. Towards the end of the video, I'll pull up like GIMP or something like that and show you what I've been doing for that Guts character. Okay, I'll get into the nitty gritty of this, just like, 'cause I know you're like interested in this stuff, and I don't want you to be in the dark. I actually love sharing this shit. This is a character, you know about this character. This is my character. Your character is Guts, of course, but I've been tweaking this character as of late, and one of the recent tweaks I made to him was his palette. Oh yeah, I kept that not shitty, I kept the old Yamakichi Cloud in my game too. He's over here. The shit that I don't plan to like pick and or keep, I put him over here on outside of the select area. Just don't worry, I have it set up so that later on I can remove what's floating next to this character to make it so that I can't pick him, or we can't pick him manually. So don't worry about that, fam. I'm gonna just pick him just for like comparison's sake or whatever. There's a ton of stages in here, but for the most part, these stages I covered mostly in previous videos, famo. So don't worry, there's nothing like outstanding. If there's like things you want to delve into in this later on, just swing by, fam, and we'll just play it together, and I'll just show you like all of the other changes I made. I don't think I touched this. I never touched this this VS screen. I like the way it's set up already and whatnot. Let me show you something. Let me show ya. Let me show ya. Alrighty then. Yeah, I've always wanted, like, for my intro to have like something large, like a huge object like a ship or something that's like epic for the intro, because I don't see that a lot in this program. I don't know if like artists are lazy or they don't want to do it, or they don't have the artistic muscle, or I don't know, fam. I never see that in other people's work, so I figured I'd put some fantastical shit in there. This is one of the stages that I tweaked. This is the one I could pull out of my ass for now. And as far as tweaks for this goes, I just made it extremely fucking bright. I upped the colors for everything, and mostly the background, famo. Like in the previous video, you can check that out later, but in the previous video for this stage, when I jumped, the background didn't shift accordingly, and it didn't feel like it's has depth. Now it does. It doesn't look like just a flat image. It looks like we're sitting on a plane. And then of course what I said with the colors, the brighter colors makes everything like blend and blah blah blah. It's jackety smackety, nobody gives a fuck. Okay, so for the fight bar, or the I don't know, dorks call it the screen pack, on the top left and right, you see I took those pictures out. Now if all of my characters will have the appropriate icon. On the left, that icon is actually Final Fantasy VII Remake's Meteorite. And then on the right, that's the old ass 1998 Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 1 version. Yeah, I just plugged that in for him for now. I'm a little on the ropes. As you can see, I labeled that cloud on the right 8-bit cloud, because that's what it fucking looks like. It's like a old ass, outdated. It looks 8-bit, so I don't know. I might keep him in here though. Of course, I'll have to like tweak him or whatever, but I might keep him in the game, fam, so you and I can effectively beat him the fuck down. Alright, trying to think, what do I want to cover with you, fam? Yeah. So for the select, it should just be like this, so that you could just pick who you want to play with through this. And then I have a lot of hidden shit that I can get to temporarily, just for like not debug, but for the creator's sake. So yeah, a lot of that shit's temporary, man. But just for the demo, I'm gonna pick this character, just to like show you some of the recent shit, and we'll just go to my new training stage. Which, by the way, I fucking love this training stage, man. Just like the animations and the color scheme. This shit is crazy. I always wondered that to myself. I seen like so many training stages in this M.U.G.E.N program, and people just, I don't know. I know it's a training stage. It's supposed to be like simplistic, but at the same time, you can have a scheme for it. Like, let's update this shit too. I got a shifting background as if we're in a giant virtual box. Floating cubes everywhere, just like animations and shit all over the screen. And look at the zoom function. That shit zooms out far, fam. Just, I don't know. There's a ton of shit that I could teach. Hopefully nobody else is watching this. Not, I did a good job in the description, scaring them away. But there's a lot of shit that I could like teach all these other M.U.G.E.N artists and creators out there, man. Just to like help them like make their shit better. Speaking of better, I've been tweaking this cloud, fam. I'm not sure if you're like really curious. I know you want to see that guts. I want to see that guts. But I'm just gonna show you the things with my cloud I've been tweaking. For this cloud and his stance, fam, his breaths they alter over time. So it's like cause you gave me the advice to move his arms more. See how his arms are twitchy now? Yeah, I'll go back and tweak that later. But I want him to do this. Yeah, just that one giant deep breath, and I want him to do that over and over. So I'll be tweaking that really soon. It'll take like 2 minutes, but yeah. Um, that's if I math well. Okay, for this cloud, the shit that I've been tweaking. I don't know. Let's just go through it and see. Okay. This push kick. I changed this up. This push kick used to be like forward and kick. I changed that to it's now attached to the run. So now only when I'm running, I'll do that push kick. And if you dash, if you time the dash properly, he'll push kick with it too. But only for like fast movement can he push kick now. Which I don't know. That's a personal thing for me, just to make him more fun to play with. What else? Oh yeah, you asked me about his like sword attacks and shit, cause I get what you was saying, fam. Like the dude is holding a sword, so why doesn't he fight with it? Because in my opinion, I think these melee games they should be physical. You should be able to like beat the fuck out of somebody with your bare hands if you want to. And then if you don't think they're a bitch, then you pull out the sword, fam. But just take my word for it. I have a lot of like sword animations and shit now that I've plugged into the character. And I don't know, just via request from you, fam, because you brought it up. So I don't know, I listen to you. But yeah, now he has a usable sword and shit. And I don't know, they link together pretty beautifully. It's difficult for me to explain, but like in most fighting games, like the cliche term for when you smash all the buttons on a controller is button mashing. You can't. Everything is too. It's too smooth. All of my moves are like connected too buttery for you to just smash buttons and get an outcome. Which that's basically what I wanted, man. Like the focus of this. For my tweaks, I said I wanted a bloodbath, famo. I always say that on everything, my descriptions, my videos, all that shit. The reason I say I want a bloodbath is because this isn't gonna be like some shit for kids, man. This is going to be an adult game. So like fuck it, I'll just show you, famo. You can't if Cloud is gonna do shit like this, you can only imagine what Guts is gonna do. But see if we can get some blood going. Yeah, shit like that. Just like blood splattering all over the place on the screen and shit. Yeah, he's gonna fuck you up. And then speaking of fucking you up, I talked about that battle damage shit in one of those that previous video where I was reading off of a script, which I'll never do again. I hate reading off scripts, dude. But in that previous video, like when as you fuck like the opponent up, it's life dependent, but he'll have like stages for a stance, so he'll just look fucked up accordingly, which is very important because that's something I'm plugging in for that Guts too, and that should make the game more fun for us. I've been doing a ton of side scrolling stuff too. You gotta see that side scrolling stage, Jesus. But yeah, for this Cloud, that's mostly all I wanted to cover, man. Just like the new tweaks. Like his moves push you. I went back and tweaked like a ton of bugs that I had previously. He's virtually bugless now. And blood effects. I got blood effects now. And it's not just like every time you hit the opponent he'll draw blood. It's what's a good term? It's randomized. So you never know. You might be getting your ass beat by the opponent and then you just start fucking spewing out copious amounts of blood. See? I don't know. I can't time it. It just happens. But I don't know. I just thought that was a neat effect. And then making the blood hit the screen. I think that's something new too. I haven't seen that in like any other M.U.G.E.N projects. So I figured I'd just make that mine. I can't remember everything I tweaked, fam. It was like little things, like the sword swings. Listen to the sword swing, fam. Here you can hear like the whoosh from him swinging it, drawing it back. I think that's new. I didn't have that previously. It sounds better. And then for his low swing, I think the weight of his sword pulls him towards the opponent. Yeah, that's new too. Just little things like that, man. I've been tweaking away, trying to figure out what I need to make this better. And yeah, that's my most recent shit though for this cloud though, man. I try to jump back and forth. It I burn out quickly doing these sprites because these sprites are so fucking huge, man. Like just doing a few of these sprites in comparison to everyone else's work, it's multiples more difficult just because I have to hand draw this bullshit. I had I had some dude comment to me. It wasn't even a comment. It was somewhere, man, where the asshole could like talk to me publicly. And he said my character is a Franken sprite or some shit like that, which is basically like an amalgamation of parts from other shit or something like that, which I don't fucking get because I had to draw this shit. And I don't know, like people don't understand that I research very heavily before I do anything in this program. So my shit should look official. You should literally be able to, when you see my art, you should reflexively think that it is by the actual artist themselves, i.e., Tetsuya Nomura. You should feel like the creator of Final Fantasy made this fucking character, which is what I want. And I don't know. You know me, fam. I cross my T's and dot my I's. And I don't know. I think this is pretty fucking accurate, man. And trying to find like a detail or something I could point out to you. Okay, Final Fantasy Remake is a game that's coming out. It's not even released yet, but it's a 3D game that has Cloud Strife. And in that game, Cloud Strife has 3 belts. If you look at my Cloud, he's wearing the giant belt. He's wearing 2 belts under that. That's actually a minute thing I threw in here just for the people who really know what Cloud looks like in the new game. Shit like that is like Easter eggs. Just things that people who don't know about the material can latch on to and like, oh shit, this guy knows his stuff. And I don't know. There's like a plethora of things I could point out, fam. There's other functions and stuff that I added to this dude too. I'll just go back. Fuck it. We'll do like 1 versus 2 or something like that so I can get the alternate features. Because when you're in practice basically maxes out your limit break meter or I don't know what that shit's called to everyone else, but that's what I call it, limit break meter. But it basically maxes that shit out, and I have like new moves and shit that I want to show you for that, as far as like charging or whatever. I guess we can go somewhere different. Let's go to. I almost went here. Let's go here. We never go here. This is my version of a Kingdom Hearts stage I found. The only thing I really liked in that version of the Kingdom Hearts stage was the guy's floor. I love that changing floor. So yeah, I plugged that changing floor in here, but everything else is mine. I actually had to make all this shit from scratch, which was hard as fuck. But I digress. One of the more outstanding things is that cloud on the right. If you look at his palette, it's cell shaded. The one on the left is my style, which is gradient heavy, and then the one on the right is cell shaded, which is like old as fuck anime TV style. I'll be doing that for Guts too, just because I think it looks cool. But what was the focus of this? Oh yeah, the meter. Okay, so for the life bars, if you look next to the giant digits, you notice that those rainbow colored, or yeah, fuck it, those rainbow colored bars are gone. Well, what that means is I don't have any fucking energy. I'm gonna build it up. If you look at the character, yeah, I have new charge of animations. I don't think I ever posted this in a video. I don't really give a fuck enough to go back and do it, so it's whatever. But see, and as you gain meter, because you have like I think it's 3 digits that it goes through. Well, for each digit, you get a different type of charge for the meter. It gets bigger and bigger, and your character glows even stronger. I don't know. I think it looks neat. That's really it for the charging shit. That's just like something new I put in here. I'm pretty sure there's some other new shit I put in here. I just don't remember it. Most of the stuff I tweak for this dude though is like gameplay stuff, like linking his combinations and stuff like that. A lot of the buttons have been like switched around and stuff, so his combinations are different. Meaning I have to like just personal preference. It makes the character more fun when the buttons are more natural, in my opinion. Like I can dash and do this sword attack now. I dash and do my push kick. Oh, look at the meter. The shit that I just showed you with that rainbow colored meter bullshit. Watch it fluctuate as I fight. See it going down, and just something as simple as a sword attack takes a little bit of that meter off. Trying to see what else triggers it. Yeah. See, using the sword is the only thing that drains the meter though. Everything else, you can't really gain. You don't gain shit from everything else. Like doing regular attacks, you'll get meter, but there's nothing else that chips away at it, like the sword moves, which I thought was pretty good. That's a dope mechanic to put in here. I don't know, man. There's a ton of shit I could cover with you, fam, but that's the only thing I really give a shit about. So I don't know. I guess we're moving along here. Let's see, what else was I talking about? Oh yeah, Guts. Okay, I'm gonna turn this shit off, and that's all I really want to show you, fam. Just shit, minor things regarding my cloud. I'm gonna turn this shit off and show you some stuff with Guts that I've been doing, and what I want to focus on with him, because that Guts is super important, and I think it's pertinent that I get his animations flawlessly. So give me a sec. I'm gonna switch my recorder over to a different recorder, and we'll get this thing going.
Alright fam, hopefully this fucking recorder is working properly. This is the important part of the video. The video you probably give mostly a shit about. Guts. Okay, keep in mind fam, when we're going through this, I have to kinda kill the res for this for the images a little bit, because there are people, I covered this in a previous video too, but there's people called rippers who like to strip people's artwork and use it, you know, for themselves and their own shit. And I don't want anybody stealing my hard work from me. So especially on YouTube, dude, because you know how that shit goes. Like, support here is not great. But yeah, we'll cover this Guts, fam. I'll just cover like the most recent shit I've been working on and what I have done and etc. To be honest with you, the hardest part about doing this work is the attack set, because I'm very meticulous. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when I do this stuff, so I have to, like, you know, make sure I don't miss anything. A good instance of that is this light punch that I've already shown you. I have to draw. I fucked that up. But I have to draw this thing frame by frame, fam, and it's really rough because I have to do what's called an invert of it, which is basically the other side. I told you this previously too, but I have to flip everything, and it's making it take a while for me. It's hard to see in this video, but the res for these sprites, you know this, fam, is pretty ridiculous. So yeah, it's a lot of man hours being put into this. Here's something I never showed you. This is my hard punch. Well, for the hard punch, let's see if these are in order though. Let me scroll down, see if I can find like the first one. This is right. R hard punch 1, L hard punch 1. We'll do the right version. Don't worry about the left version, fam. The left version is just the inverts that I was telling you about, which is basically a quick hard flip of the images I'm about to show you. But this is basically what the frames look like. Just to give you a good example of the man hours it take. And just doing one of these sprites roughly, it takes me a while, fam. Just cause I have to get it, it has to be perfect. But this is basically a smooth transition. This is, I think, a sword swing. Most of my hard punches are sword swings. But frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 4, frame 5, frame 6. Jesus. And I think that's where I stopped for this. This is the attack I'm currently doing. And the thing that's awesome about this is it's very frame heavy, of course, but we got to keep in consideration that he'll be moving really fast. These attack animations are supposed to be snappy, so you can get him in and get him out. But me, I like to cover, I don't know a good term, I like to cover myself by doing a shit ton of in-betweens and stuff like that, just because you never know when you need to plug one to make it look more smooth. Right now I'm just showing you the inverts. I think it's okay. I don't think anybody can strip this shit, because considering how far I lowered the res by zooming out. But as you can see, for everything I do, fam, I knock out an invert whilst I'm doing the frame. That way it's less work for me. And the focus with this character is weight, dude. Like you can see for the startup, he's simply just moving his arm towards the weapon that's across his back. And then frame 3, I think. Yeah, for frame 3, you can see him. He's drawing the weapon out, and like little things, animation things I have to keep in mind when I'm doing this stuff, man. That I don't know, people take for granted. And then I try to keep in consideration that the art is so official looking, and there's just so many different factors and stuff that makes this so difficult for me, fam. Like I have to cross hatch, and let me show you a good example. There's so many things that makes this tough for me, man. Just this alone. Look at his fucking face, fam. What is that? But look at his face, fam. Just like the details of it. Like how I don't understand what's going on right there. Let me see if I can. I don't mind zooming in here, because if someone rips like his upper torso, they're an idiot, because you can't really do anything with this. But yeah, but I'm sorry, I drifted. There's so many things I have to do for this, fam. Like all my cross hatching, I have to make sure the gradients are hitting it properly. I have to adjust the lighting for whenever he shifts his ligaments or his head. There's so many things I have to factor in when I'm doing this stuff, fam. It kind of hinders me from being able to like half-ass or fly through it. I almost said it the way I want to. Fuck that, everybody would want to, man. It's just hard work. Like if you could work not smarter, but if you can not work so hard, you pick that option too. What's going on with that? My bad, fam. I'm a little distracted. I don't understand like where this came from. I got a quick fix for it though. Yeah, but people don't. Matter of fact, that wouldn't be smart. People don't take in consideration how hard I worked, man. Like this is not fucking easy, famo. And it takes me some. I know you like to watch me draw, so I know you don't really give a shit about me fucking drawing sprites instead of talking. But yeah, people ignore the fact that this is my blood and sweat going into these sprites. That's why I ain't really released shit, cause fuck, how long I've been up? My YouTube channel been up for like 4 years, right? look at the support. The support is dog shit. It's like people like, oh yeah, you fucking. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's like a stigma, like they think I won't complete it, which is bullshit. Considering I'm fucking. You can look at my cloud alone until I'm gonna get this shit done without any fucking problem. But I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with people. But I don't know. I always try to point out that this is a support-based project, famo. So if people want these releases and shit, they need to show love. Like, you better like my fucking video and get a ton of people to subscribe to this shit, so I know that you guys give a fuck. My bad, fam. It's like I was talking to you when I said you guys. My bad. So that I know I'm so used to making these videos for these people. But yeah, they should just show love, show some type of support, subscribe, etc. You know, just let me know that they give a fuck about my work. That way I can give it to them. Otherwise, if people don't give a fuck, you know, I'm gonna default to thinking that they don't want it. And if they don't want it, fuck them. I'll just fucking make all this shit myself, and then I'll keep it. I don't really give a shit. Who's getting hurt, you know, in the long run? Like, who's suffering damage? The person that ends up with the beautiful work, or the people who miss out on it? That's like the ultimate stupidity, in my opinion. Like, if someone's like, "Hey, I'm about to do something awesome for you guys," and then your reaction is, "Nope, fuck that, I don't want it." You a dumbass. Oh no, man. I snicker sometimes, and I think of like some of the reactions that people give. I didn't notice like these little minute hiccups in my art. I hate this shit. I told you I'm a perfectionist. I'm gonna have to go back and make sure I tweak everything. I could have sworn I covered like shit like this. My bad, fam. This just turned into a goddamn art video. But all I really wanted to point out to you, fam, is that I'm heavily altering and or producing these attack sets for this dude. So I don't ever want you to think that I'm like scrapping it, or I don't ever want you to think that I'm giving my energy to anything else, because I'm not. This, trust me, this guts is first and foremost. It's kind of pouty, in it. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. That looks good to me. I don't care. We can one that out. Give him a fucking lip. Okay. My bad, fam. I just drifted. But I don't ever want you to like think I like stop giving my energy to this project or something like that, cause I didn't, fam. I'm very focused, and I'm giving everything I have to this. This is uber important to me that I get this done, because it's fucking guts, and I have yet to see a good guts in M.U.G.E.N. Like the last, this is my personal opinion, but the last guts I saw from M.U.G.E.N was by a guy named Ozzy or Augie or something like that, and the art was bad, dude. Like, the sprites for that guts were dog shit, and it wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. I 100% believe the guy that made Augie, the guy that made the prior guts, I think he has the artistic muscle to like pull off a super cool looking, better resolution character or whatever. The only issue was the M.U.G.E.N community. He clearly visited like forums and sites and shit, and was trying to like kiss ass to everybody, and basically cater to the people who don't have good computers, and that ultimately killed the quality of his character. Now, but to be honest, that Aki's guts will not stand the test of time. Mark my words, it's not good enough to stand the test of time just because it's pixelated. It looks, even by the standards of when he released it, it looked like shit, in my opinion. That's not nice. It looked below average, in my opinion, and it wasn't his fault. It's the community's fault, because they pushed him into making his work less than what it could have been. You know, I don't know. I'm not willing to sacrifice my artistic ability in order to please or cater to a bunch of people, you know, trying to think of like a nice way to say it, to cater to a bunch of people that's ultimately gonna get free content anyway. So, you know, why should I give a fuck what they think, or why should I cater to them? You know, definitely if it kills what I have in mind. Like I don't wanna lower the quality of my work for a bunch of complete strangers and people who don't really contribute shit to my art, you know? I put my soul into this work, famo. So that's it. I put my soul into this work. I'm not gonna let a motherfucker tell me, hey man, don't work so hard. The rest of them sprites, man, why you doing fucking why you doing over 2,000 pixel sprites and shit for your character, man? Just do like 40 or 50 like us. Like, fuck y'all. Suck my dick. That bullshit out of here. Fuck I look like. I don't know, man. I even had like somebody had the audacity to say to me that when you do pixelated or low res sprites or whatever, it's harder. That shit is, you can suck my dick with that, because that is not harder. That just means less shit for you to take into consideration. That doesn't even make fucking sense, man. Like you make your shit less detailed. That takes no talent, asshole. That takes no fucking talent. There's a difference between drawing a circle and drawing a sphere. What you're doing is drawing a circle, dickhead. No. Shit just doesn't make sense, man. Some of the shit people say to me and stuff in these forums and on these sites, it turns me off, famo. It makes me like look at people in a different fashion. I honestly start to feel like they're peons and like they're too stupid to even consider giving my work to, which is, I don't know, that's not a pleasant or positive way to think, and it's not like me, but that's how it is, man. When you got a stupid motherfucker in your ear all the time telling you some shit that you know don't make sense. I don't know. That's just me, man. Like, over the years, like, just talking to motherfuckers on the internet and stuff, I've been learning quite a bit about them. Mainly when you meet people, 9 times out of 10, they're probably a troll. And they don't give a fuck. Just like this YouTube shit, man. People don't give a fuck, man. But hey, once I finish this Guts, and I get like that fucking fight video with Cloud and Guts out, people are gonna suck my dick, and they're gonna like, hey man, I want your character now. No, motherfucker, like, where were you for the production? Where were you when I needed support for fucking creating a character, dude? Like, I gotta go to work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spend a lot of my free time drawing all these sprites and shit, and this is not easy, man. This is time consuming. This is very difficult. I'm grown. I got adulting to do. And I don't know, this chips a lot of time out of my day to do, you know. So I don't know, showing some love on a fucking YouTube video or donating a fucking $1 shouldn't be that difficult, man. It really shouldn't be that difficult, you know. Doing just that little thing is all I need for support. Right now, to be honest, the only thing that's driving me to get this stuff done, of course, is you, fam, because you're my bro. Me, of course, because I do this shit for me. And then the handful of people on YouTube that are actually nice and that actually comment, you know, that actually show that they have brain cells. And yeah, for those people, man, polite people, you know. Every time I meet a polite person on YouTube, it makes me work harder, man. But if I know you, fam, you probably like no shit. Okay, that's it for bugs and stuff. I'm sorry, man. I got so distracted. I hate shit like that. I don't like, you know me, man. I don't like errors. But what I was saying is basically what I'm doing right now is just the attack set. Right now for the attack set, what I'm doing is his hard punch, and the hard punch for all of my characters is always a sword swing. So it's gonna be kind of like earlier what I showed you in the video. It's gonna be a bloodbath. And the thing with guts, which I always say, fam, well to you I do, is I want to focus on weight. He has to look like this shit is really fucking heavy. Like whenever he can draw it with one weapon, but there's always a point where he's gonna hold it with two hands, just because that thing is fucking massive, man. You seen like the battle stance I have for him where he drags it on the floor, but I don't know, just take my word for it, fam. I'm gonna make sure that I meticulously focus on doing frames for weight. So there's gonna be a lot of ground impact for his weapon. So far I got a lot of his attacks done, mainly his punches and a few kicks. And that's all I really need so far. Like if I get these last few attacks done for him, that's it. It's smooth sailing, famo. Because the hardest part for any of this work is really the attack set, because it takes the most creativity and the most thought on my part. Research aside, I have to like pull a lot of these moves and stuff out of my ass, and I have to make sure they're accurate to the source material, which is very difficult. So once that's out the way, all I have to focus on is maybe the get hit animations, which is cake for me, and that's it, just the get hit animations. I already got the elaborate intros and everything. I predict this will be done really soon, fam. This will be done really fucking soon. And once I get done, I can move on. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Link or Vash the Stampede. I've never seen. I know you don't know. You probably do know shit about Vash. My bad, fam. I know you into like anime and shit. But I haven't seen Vash in this program. If he is in this program, it's probably shittily created. But I haven't seen Vash in this program, so that's probably who I'm gonna try to start on next. I know you want to see a Link, but you're gonna have fucking Guts, fam, and you know it's Guts. So who gives a fuck about Link when you have when you have a Guts? But yeah, I think Vash is next. Yeah, cause I really want to make a Vash, and then I'll probably do Link after Vash. Cause Afro is another character I've never seen in M.U.G.E.N. I'm trying to do like new shit, trying to pioneer characters. I don't give a fuck when nobody says that Yamakichi Cloud is actually Hayato from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And yeah, so if anyone has a problem with that, they can suck my dick. The guy just drew over sprites from Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and called it Cloud. That is not the first hand-drawn Cloud. So technically I did the first hand-drawn Cloud, which is like in Advent Children Cloud I did. But you know me, man. Though the fucking sprites were outside of the box, so people were like, oh no, like that, you need more black outlines and shit like that. So I was like, alright, cool, whatevs. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I am the first person to hand draw a Cloud Strife for M.U.G.E.N. And as you can see, I'm going to be the first person to make a Guts. And even if people tried to hate and was like, hey man, that fucking Advent Children Cloud that you made, that shit isn't fucking I don't know, I don't even know what they say, that isn't the first hand-drawn Cloud, then I have another Cloud, which is the remake Cloud I'm doing now. What the fuck can you say to that? So yeah, fuck. Okay, this is looking, it's looking tolerable for the most part. That bothers me. What is that? I guess that makes sense. That don't make sense to me. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna have to go back and tweak that, fam. My bad, fam. I turned this into an art video. All I wanted to say to you in regards to this character is that I have most of the attack sets done so far. All I have is a few kick animations, and Guts does not kick, so I'll have to find an alternative. But I just have a few kick button animations to do, and once those are over, it's smooth sailing from there, fam. I'll just do the get hit animations. I'll try to post up a YouTube video showcasing all of Guts' attacks and stuff. I don't know, in the description I put something to like deter strangers from watching this video. I really just want my best friend to watch this, but I'm pretty sure there's people out there who are not my best friend who are watching this. And if you are, that means you are very fucking interested, especially if you watched this video to this point. And if you have, I appreciate you. And I'm pretty sure you're a subscriber to my channel or something like that. And I don't know, I love you guys, man. You guys are you're good people, and I appreciate it. Yeah, fucking, I've been talking to my best friend. You're a stranger, but hey, man, like, this is going to get done regardless of the support. But I just want you to know I appreciate you for showing support either way. And I don't know, people who are still watching this video, you have a nice day, man. Like, take it easy, and I hope this stuff is entertaining you, and hopefully I'll do better shit in the future for you. And famo, yeah, man, this guts is coming, fam. I'll try to keep you updated. Let me make sure I got something. That's about it, man. About to fucking go. Probably gonna get drunk or some shit. Alright, later.